I'm on my phone.
There's an astounding difference.
Is mine worse?
Okay.
No, Aiden.
Is yours?
Your is not worse because you have an actual microphone.
Yeah, I was gonna say if yours was worse,
We have
should get your
problems.
money back.
We have many problems. If yours would be worse, where am I?
What is this game?
It's awesome. Hey, you want to do like an actual two truths, one lie? Because I know Aiden was really, really good at that last time
Oh
he
boy.
attempted it.
Yeah, I got
Two
this.
truths, one lie. Truth number one. Aiden, do you want to try again?
Oh, am I start? Can I have a couple minutes to think about it
Yeah.
first?
Here.
Someone else go.
Here, I can go. Okay. Truth number one. Just kidding. I'm not that idiotic.
You're not?
Well, okay.
Alright.
Number one. I have never looked at myself in the mirror after puberty and all the hair grew in and all of that. Number two. I played one season of lacrosse in elementary school because I attended a meeting that I like barely paid attention to and just like winged a season of lacrosse. And number three, I made a customer pee themselves while on the clock.
I think the lacrosse is the lie, because I can't
No, it's number one. Nope, it's number one.
I can't see you like actually trying for a whole season. Maybe like
No.
half a season, but not a whole season of lacrosse.
It's number one.
And you think it's not seeing myself naked in the mirror ever? Rachel, you think it's the lacrosse season?
Yeah.
Rachel's correct. It's the lacrosse season.
No,
Listen, you're
it's
a
number
funny
one.
guy.
Nope. I did attend a lacrosse meeting, and my dad likes to retell me the story of like them talking about like whatever, and like telling the kids, "Hey, here, something to do to get out of the house for the summer, so you're not playing video games the whole summer." And my face lit up after he said that because I disregarded the whole thing up until the point of play video games all summer, and I got excited over that. I never actually played lacrosse, but they brought me to the lacrosse thing just because of like, oh hey, Hayden's an absolute brainlet. Maybe we can try to get him to do something. Granted, this was like 5th, 6th grade, so I was still like, barely conscious.
Yeah.
But yes, me never looking in the mirror naked at myself still persists to this day.
Yeah, why not? Why not do that?
I don't, I never tackled the thought and the image of me having all this hair all over my chest and crotch and everything and just seeing myself naked like that. And I don't know if I want to like actually fully ingrain that image into my brain.
I feel like you should I feel like you should know what you look like.
I do know what I look like, just in separate instances and perspectives.
Can you just go to the mirror really quick?
I mean, I do it like with underwear on.
No. Take it all off.
Whoa, what are you asking of him?
And you're asking for too much of me. And I don't know if I feel
Yeah.
comfortable anymore.
No.
I'm so sorry about this, Hayden. I apologize.
I'm
for
on the
him.
way.
I don't condone or involve myself with any of the actions he does.
This is too
I
much.
I'm on
I
the
am
way.
my own person.
This is too much.
I am on the way.
Anyways, I could totally believe you like making a customer laugh so much that they pee themselves.
Oh no, I wasn't making them laugh.
Oh.
So we have an upstairs. When you're working stuff upstairs, you have products on these pallets and stuff that you bring back pretty much to where the rollers are, I guess, is the best way to put it. Where they put products upstairs. And near that area, you like stack pallets and stuff. Apparently, one time when I finished something, I brought the pallet back and then dropped the pallet onto the stack. And when you do that, it's very loud and just kind of ricochets because of how loud it is. Because, it's like a very slim, hollow floor. It's quite actually just like a board or two or whatever. Apparently, it scared the customers so much they peed themselves when this giant thud just ricocheted around them from directly above them as I slammed the pallet down. And someone from the cabinets department told me at one point, was like, "Did you slam the pallet? Yeah, you made a guest pee themselves." Like, we both thought it was funny. And the guests did too. They're like, "Oh my gosh, I think I actually just peed a little." So, like, there wasn't any, like, harm or foul really done. Okay, there's a bit of foul. But,
No, I thought it was some laughter because you're so funny.
oh, yeah, definitely.
Damn.
Rachel, go. I haven't thought.
I'm thinking. Okay.
Go.
Okay, I got it. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Is it
Number one.
If it's Baskin Robbins again.
That's not. Number one. I played on a soccer team when I was younger.
Okay.
Number
I can
two.
relate.
Number two. When I was younger, I went over to one of my friend's house, and him and his sister told me about a game they play called Touchy Touchy, where they touch all over each other's bodies, and I was
my
traumatized.
gosh.
Okay.
Number three. I played gymnastics when I was younger.
Okay.
I think it's number 3. No, motherfucker. No.
I think it's number 1. How about that?
Well.
I don't recall Aiden ever saying anything about soccer, and knowing Aiden's wild past, I'd bet like $2 on some random friend that he knew. Aiden's much more social than I am, so I am. Yeah, it's entirely possible.
So I'm gonna say my actual answer of number 2 because no.
It was number 1.
Yes!
Really?
Yes!
I
Touchy
totally
touchy!
talked about being on a soccer team. That's concerning.
Touchy touchy. So do you have like any more bits
Elaboration?
of information about that? Yeah, elaboration about like how or why or... Okay. You heard it here, then you heard it here, folks.
Well,
Aiden?
You can't hear me? Hello?
Hello?
hello.
Yeah, so I don't even know whose kids these were.
What?
My memory doesn't go back that far. I just remember being in their room, and so I assume I was their friend. And
Oh, sure, man,
wasn't a
yeah.
dream?
Of course.
no, it wasn't a dream. I remember it not being a dream because I told my parents about it, and they were like, "That shouldn't be."
He's like,
happening."
okay, you're not talking to these kids anymore.
Yeah, hence why I don't.
Suddenly
remember
we weren't
part of
friends
that
with them
process.
anymore.
Yeah, so I was in their room with them, and they were like, "Let's play touchy touchy," and I was like, "What the hell is that?" And they were like, "That's where we take our clothes off and touch each other." And I was like, "Dog, I am a 5-year-old. Can I just go drool on my DS right now?"
How old were they?
Also around 5, probably maybe 6.
Dear God, where did they learn that from?
Groomed by someone your own age. That's crazy.
Yeah, so
Oh, they probably didn't even understand either.
no, I don't believe that they did.
Oh
I-
no.
Guys, let's play Tickle Scroat.
The reason I know it wasn't a dream is because 6-year-old me was not dreaming of that.
It's because 6-year-old me remembers very vividly as to how I felt after.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Rachel.
I've got it.
Alright.
I could only think of stuff from when I was a kid, so let's go, guys. Number 1.
Number 1.
On the trip to Disney World, I almost ate a whole box of glazed donuts as a kid. And the reason I didn't was because someone actually paid attention to me once I was like 2 donuts away. Number 2, I forgot what we're saying in front of it, I won't lie. I once, with me and my little iPad, not knowing how money works, accidentally charged my mom like $50 for a game or in-app purchases. Number 3, I'd occasionally sleepwalk as a child, and one time I was sleeping in my bed. Next thing I know, I'm on the couch with a blanket on me. And my dad was like, I just heard you walk downstairs. And I was like, I don't remember that.
These are all boring. Can I re-roll?
Fuck, this is all I got right now, okay? My life's not interesting.
Can I re-roll?
No.
The glazed donuts. I think you
I was
finished
also
them.
gonna go with the glazed. I was also
Actually
gonna go
true. I just kept eating donuts and no one was noticing or anything until I was like only like a couple away and they're like, wait, did you eat all those? And
Oh
I was
my
like,
gosh.
yeah. I don't even remember how old I was. I was like under They were Krispy Kreme donuts. No, it was the app purchases. Very
Yeah.
much sounds like something I would have done, but I did not.
I mean that's
Also,
I mean that's believable though. Like, you know,
yeah.
you have access to phones and you've learned that you can like buy cool things.
Mm-hmm.
Like I quote unquote accidentally bought 2 of the same Angry Birds space power up. I was like, "Hey, Mom, can I spend $5 on this?" And she was like, "I mean, yeah, sure. You have your iTunes card, so you can do it, yeah." And I did it. And then I was like, "Ree-hee-hee-hee," and then did it a second time. Yeah. You can jump on those. What in the what? Okay. And then she was like, "Oh, Hayden, I think you accidentally bought it twice." I was like, "Oh no!" And nothing came of it because it was
Oh
$5.
no!
One time when I was playing Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies, they added in something called the perk bubble
Percocet?
gum. No,
Percocets?
I forget what they were called. It was the bubble gum, and it was essentially like CS:GO crates, but for perks in the game that made you play better essentially. And I never bought a single one.
Fun fact: Call of Duty Zombies was the first game to like actually scare, traumatize me as a child. There were like very few things that made me like super restless at night. Frankly, because like, you know, I was a brainlet and I really like didn't watch or witness too many scary, horrifying things. None of my parents really let me do too much because of that fact that I was a brainlet. And the first thing that I can recall was Call of Duty Zombies, because I went to a friend's house who was like a couple houses down the road that I lived on. He was playing that, and I was just kind of watching, and I didn't know what was going on at all. And when I saw like him like prepping out the barriers and like the zombies were tearing things down, I was like, oh my gosh, this is the scariest thing ever. So I go to bed that night, and I think they're just gonna start clawing through the like my walls as I'm sleeping. Also, side fun fact, he was talking to a friend that he was playing with, and I kept like yelling into the headphones that he was wearing. She's like, "Can you please stop yelling in my ear?" Because I didn't understand how any of that worked. But that was the first thing that traumatized me. The next thing, to my knowledge at least, there's probably like a few other smaller things, but like things that like really stuck with me was like a Goosebumps episode that was like, I don't know how many of any Goosebumps episodes you guys watch, but it was like the slime plane one.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Like the slime that came out of the faucet and stuff, and like it just kept eating people, and you had to feed it like really nasty airplane food, and it spat everything out.
Oh.
For some reason, of all the things, that scared me the most.
You want to know what scared me the most as a child?
What?
When I was reading How to Train Your Dragon, in the third book, Hiccup has a dream where he wakes up in his basement and he looks out and he sees hundreds of thousands of skeleton warriors marching towards his house.
Oh no.
I keep in mind I was reading this, not watching it. And I'm not even joking. I had a repeating nightmare for a month straight every night that I would wake up in my basement and see hundreds of thousands of skeletons marching towards the house.
You want to hear mine?
No.
Go ahead.
It was the first time I actually ever watched Coraline, and I got so scared by the like, oh, we're gonna sew buttons onto your eyes.
That scared everyone. That was so scary. That was messed up.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever actually watched the Caroline movie.
Yeah, well,
maybe
little kid me was like, I'm terrified, and I could not sleep alone anymore for like a solid like 2 months at least, because I was like, I'm having nightmares from this.
And the next thing after the slime episode was probably like either some alien episode or Five Nights at Freddy's. Which, yeah, it's like, you know, it's kind of tame and it's not like that scary, but when you're like 13-year-old me who has no experience or anything with like horror games or anything of the such.
13.
Yes. Dude, when I say I was an autistic, a very borderline autistic brainlet, everyone underestimates what that actually means because
You sweet summer child.
dude, this was still like, you know, when we had recess and stuff. As long as recess existed, I was still like a problem to those around me. While everyone else was like growing up and kind of maturing, I was still like, you could not let me buy Foursquare. It was a problem because I remember I was going to like, it was a friend's Halloween party. And then someone was like, "Oh, you see the Five Nights at Freddy's game that came out recently? Yeah, I have that. Yeah, play it." And I was watching it, and I was like, "Oh, this is so weird." And then the dude died by Bonnie, and I was like, "This is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my entire." And I'm not joking. I was actually like 13 or 14 years old.
And now look at you, and you love the games.
Yeah, it's awesome. Mm-hmm. Oh, and I was like, actually like on the floor, like, "Oh my gosh, what the fuck?" And that same night, we had Hungry Howie's, and my mom told me to go take out the empty pizza box into the garage, and I couldn't do it. Yep.
That'll do it.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Rachel, is it shouldn't do it. At 13, 14, it shouldn't do it.
Well, at that mental age, or that mental position you were
age
in,
of 6 years old.
Actually, you know, yes. Like I was, oh boy.
you were just trying to get through life,
Pretty much.
and then you like grew up really quickly.
Do it better. Because I was
Wow,
very,
that's a lot of boxes.
very oblivious to many, many things. Yeah, he's dying. Don't worry about that. Ignore that. Ignore that. He's fine. Ignore that. But yeah, it was, you know, I always say I did a very quick and hard U-turn in high school. And I am very thankful for that every day. Because up until high school, it was not looking good for me as to how I would develop as a seemingly underdeveloped child. But hey, now a lot of
Female.
rough edges have been refined. And you know, now the autism is just like a little small quirk thing, I guess. Autism. Autism.
Autism.
Autism. Autism. Autism. Autistic.
Autism.
Autism. Autism. Autistic. Autistic. Autism.
Autism. Autism. Autism. Autistic. Autism.
Autistic.
Autistic. Autism. Autistic. 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 Autism. Autistic. Autism.
Fair enough, I guess. I guess like comparing it to depression like that. Like again, I don't keep up as much with that. Like again, like I barely knew that much about myself and what I had for like the longest time. And by the time I did, like I was already like making my way past all of that and still worked through it. Even to this day, like I still like get better at what I wasn't good at. I just don't understand the whole everything about it because I am a brainlet. But that's how I've always been, so. Why is this happening? Dude, I'm losing my mind.
I could tell.
I had
fucking 30 to 50 feral hogs.
I had zilch of these problems growing up.
I can't fucking see myself. Gosh!
Uh-oh.
It's fine, it's a bit, 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 it's fine, it's a bit. It's becoming less of a bit.
Oh, it's happening.
Gosh!
Oh.
Dude, the
crashing crash.
fat ass undiscernible shadow is throwing me off so much. Cause you see like how it looks when it's not on. Like, oh my gosh, the shadow is just not like a decent looking circle, so I cannot tell. I can't even Goomba stomp the hogs. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, it said you can't. The high altitude dogs. I read that while we were.
Gosh! Why? Why is that the way that it is?
Trauma dumping.
I'm not even watching a stream, but it sounds like he's doing great.
It's so awesome.
He's doing wonderful.
I'm so proud of you, Hayden.
Worst time you could have said that.
I'm so proud of you.
Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, Great, I got one more life. Great. I didn't think I was gonna make that. I didn't think I was gonna make any of these. Okay.
Holy.
That's okay. Dude, are you... Bro. Okay, great. Okay, great. Awesome, great. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that happened. Jesus, fuck. Now I have to do the whole fucking thing. Lost, like, quite actually 15 plus lives. That is incredible. I swear to hell, if I start with only 5 extra lives, I'm not beating this game.
Maybe you should do better.
Maybe you should step off, dude. Oh yeah, Richard. The plot of this game is the main character went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs in a failed lab experiment, and now we have to get back to the experiment tower to save the hot one.
Oh.
And this is the sister that I'm playing as. The sister to the protagonist. The protagonist's
Gotcha.
name is Crash.
Whoa.
He's a Bandicoot. Did you know that?
That's crazy. I didn't.
Well, now you know.
Boom.
Very good, Aiden. That is the sound that a bass makes. Anyways, anybody else got any talking points you wanted to throw out there? Oh, well, that's a strumming point, but sure.
So when did you know you were straight?
Me?
I
Since
think
the
that was the
beginning.
default.
That
I
is
think that was
my
probably the
default
default.
and what I have stuck to and will be sticking to the end of time. Fuck! That's fine. What do you guys think about the smell of weed?
I like it.
Oh.
You like it?
I don't mind it, no.
Okay, I should clarify.
Yeah.
When it's like that, you know, like this.
Like a hint of weed in the air?
Yeah, like when it's a hint, it's fine. But when it's like that super dank, like $2 joint you bought off some crack addict, then it's like, yeah, no.
Yeah. See,
Oh, yeah, then it's bad.
I think me, like, working in customer service where people will smoke way too much before walking in the store has just absolutely ruined any chance of me finding any, like, appeal in the scent anymore. The amount of times, especially in the morning, where I or like I'm just minding my own business, doing my own job, because you know in the morning I have to, typically on my 7 to 3 shifts, I have to put up extra product on the top shelves, and people will walk up to me because they see me with a ladder and like, hey, can you get this off the top shelf for me? Hey, do you know where I can find this? Hey, can you help me get this and whatever? And 9 times out of 10, okay, maybe that's a bit much, but it's not uncommon that whoever decides to approach me has just smoked like 5 entire ass joints in their like awful van or whatever before walking in the store and stenching up the place, and they leave a very potent trail that lasts for like 30 seconds too, just to make it worse. But like the amount that people smoke is way too much before they approach me, because it is so potent and it is so nasty, because they will also just walk up and stand like 2 inches from your face so you get the full waft of it, and it's the worst thing ever. I hate it.
Yeah, one thing I will never understand is like we live in a world where carts exist where you can barely even smell it, and people still choose to just like be the worst.
And then they bask in it. They do it in their van that already smells like it because of how much they smoke, and they just sit in it. And it's so nasty. Because they act like you can't hear or understand them, and they can speak perfect English. They understand perfect English. English is their first and only language, just as it is mine. And they will stand directly in front of me and just ask with their jagged teeth and their nasty hot breath that just smoked 5 joints. They're like, "Hey, where can I find this?" And it makes me want to throw up. One guy walked up, and it was so bad, I think I actually, like, went, like, fluttering my eyes and backing up a little bit when he walked up and started talking to me, because it was so strong, it actually flared up my entire respiratory system. My eyes stung and started watering, my nose and throat burned, It was that fucking potent, and this is secondhand. This is secondhand, like 10 minutes after he got done, and that's just what's irradiating off of him. So I literally cannot put a guess as to how much the guy smoked, or how long he was just basking in it. But it is obviously too much of any and all of that. I think that was the worst instance, and there are still like a lot more that are like not that bad, but still pretty damn close. And it really sucks every single time. I get it. If you don't mind the scent of weed, honestly, I probably would enjoy it too if it weren't for having to deal with people at like 7:30 in the morning walking up to me and actually giving me lung cancer.
Yeah.
I think I needed that turtle. Nope. No, I didn't.
Oh my god, you could just cheat it.
I'm the best.
Holy shit.
Wow. I think I did all of that level so genuinely.
Yeah. How did you miss some boxes? It was just a straight line.
I don't know. Oh, now that you're here, Rachel, do you have any weird, awful customer experiences that you've had in any of your jobs that you've worked?
I've had some interesting customers. I had one customer when I worked back at my cousin's place who only came in once. He had a shirt on that was saying something about how like things were like American made, not China made, or something like that. Like just dissing China essentially and stuff like that. And he came into their shop or store, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, this is an Asian Mexican fusion restaurant, and you're wearing that shirt in here.
Owned by
Where the
Chinese.
owners are Chinese, and I am half Chinese, and this is what you're wearing. And I couldn't believe it. And he ordered food, and I'm like, okay. And not to mention that he parked his car in 3 spots.
Oh my god.
In the front. And it was just like, I can't do anything.
What?
So he sits outside eating. Yeah. Eating, and then another customer comes in, and this is like an older man too, and he's like, who put their car out there like that? And I was like, I don't know, I think it's that guy like out there. And he's like, wow, that's just very disrespectful, like ruined everything. And I could see that guy was visibly pissed, and I was just like, hey, I'm with you on this. The guy eventually, oh no, because he left before the guy got his food. I don't know what would have happened if he got out there beforehand.
Yeah.
But it was just a wild experience to see that and just be like, what?
Why is this happening?
Yeah, why? Am I being pranked or something?
Now, obviously, I work in receiving, so I don't have, like, all the guest, like, interactions, so I'm far less likely to witness, like, crazy people. But there are, I've still experienced some. Obviously, special orders and stuff are a huge deal, and people recently, you know, like, the craziest thing I see about orders is, like, people ordering, like, actually, like, 200 different items, and because there'll be, like, flash sales online, so they just go and buy, like, everything, and then come pick it up, like, 2 months after they order their first thing, so that by the time that they come to pick up their stuff, they have, like, 200 things that the poor order pickup department have to, like, find and mark and track and make sure that it's all there, and it takes forever. One guy that was, I don't know how long it was after I started working there, but probably like an hour, or not an hour, like a year and a half or something. This one guy, as I'm like minding my own business, doing work, like some girl is like walking through our department to go outside, and this one guy just runs in, or like rushes in and starts yelling at her because he wants his orders or whatever. And she doesn't even work in order pickup or receiving, or she probably worked at front end at the time. And this guy is just off the rails, like yelling at her, just wanting his orders, and the managers have to come and like scold him to get out, like get away, whatever. Apparently, the dude had an insane reputation. His background with the store, at least, is it a bad thing if I say where I work? Is that really gonna do anything?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Menards. It's Menards. Boom. There, it's dead for the first time. That's gonna be on the channel. Whatever. Work at Menards. Menards sells like little like model displays of like trains or buildings for trains and stuff of different companies and all of that. And what he would do is he would come and buy like the entire stock and then resell them. So just like this
Ooh.
like model scalper and all of that. And he would literally like try to find like every single model that the store had just so he could resell it all. And you do it with special orders too. And if he could see that there were like some like quote unquote in stock, like not directly in stock at the store, but like available for shipping at least, he would like order those and like want those as soon as possible. But he is so off the rails about that, no pun intended, that it got to one point where there was a truck that docked in. At that time, when you'd receive a truck in, it would send an email out to every single person who had like an order off that truck that their order was now in the store and was able to be picked up, which is very inconvenient because if it takes like way longer than like an hour or like at least an hour to unload the truck, people are coming in early and wanting their orders, which the email said, please wait an hour for us to unload the truck and get your order prepared. People would not read that. They just see the email come in and want their order, and it's not even off the truck yet, so they have to wait, and then everybody has to find it and whatever. But there was one point where this guy decides to walk into the receiving department after getting the email that the truck was received and start climbing into the truck to try to find where his order is. And he literally had to be like dragged out of the department because no one's supposed to be back there to begin with. The only exception is if they're like walking through to the shortcut to go like outside of the yard based off where they're at. But he's climbing into the truck to try to find his stuff. And there was all like several other instances of him just like getting pissed at other people buying the stuff that he wanted to buy so he could resell it or this and that, whatever. But that dude was a lunatic, and that was my only like in-person experience like witnessing that guy. But back when my favorite manager worked there, like he told me all about that guy and how frequently he'd come in and just like cause some kind of commotion because of he's just an absolute lunatic.
That's wild.
Yeah, I have not seen any. Yeah. I think his reign of terror is over. There's been like so little updates or anything I've heard of anybody doing something with like the little model sets or anything that I think my guess, knowing his reputation, that he just got banned from the stores or whatever.
I wouldn't doubt it.
What about coworkers? Who's got bad coworkers?
So back when I worked in college and I worked in a smoothie bar,
Oh
there's
yeah.
this girl. She came in like a little later, and I think she was a international student. She was from Canada. She would always, she was like, okay, girl, like friendly and all stuff, but she would complain so much about her mom and her family and all this stuff, but then like also like be like she doesn't have any money. She just spends her money too much, and it's just too fast, and she doesn't save.
Yeah.
And all this, and it was just like, okay. And at the time, it was just like, oh, we like feel bad for you and stuff, and like we're here for you. And me and have like occasionally had like bought her food because she didn't have any money, and we're like, hey,
Yeah.
like we're here to like help. And like we got over to her house once with another one of her friends, and like her mom was super nice. She was great. Her family was like very nice, but she was just kind of like the friend was like low-key kind of just a bitch.
Oh.
And then she was like always talking about like different like this one guy, and she was like, oh my gosh, and all this stuff, and it's just like, okay.
Oh boy.
Also on Discord.
Awesome.
And all these things. She used VR.
Oh.
And you know, the VR chats and all that stuff. And it was just, oh boy. Now I'm over tense now. She was overweight.
They use the VR chats and
Yeah.
The VR chats and the Discord mod and the overweights and
I don't like it.
I don't like the
She
overweights.
started
Like, what are you
drama.
doing? Not enough, apparently.
She'd start so much drama and just be a bitch. And I had like joined her friends before, like more, and like talked to them, and like they just like they did not like her.
Yeah, I wonder why.
She's just a bitch. And it just finally got to the point where it was just done with all her shit. blew up on her, like all this stuff. Like I
Good.
just like stopped talking to her because she's trying to take the pity role, and then it was like, oh no, like I didn't do anything. And it's just like, shut up.
Stop
She was
talking.
oh, she
Oh.
was a piece of work. I was to say, Aiden should know who she is because he met her once on the phone and didn't like her.
I don't remember this.
Oh,
That's how insignificant she was to him. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
no, it's okay. That's okay that he doesn't remember. I just remember he's like, I don't like her that much, or like there's something off about her. And I was like, well, it's like you only met her once, and like, with the phone and the FaceTime and stuff, or like Discord call. I don't remember. While we were at work, he couldn't have been more right. And somehow, I was like, well, damn. All my other coworkers have been great.
Yay. Pretty sure I had a coworker who was in the outside yard fail a drug test because he was on cocaine. This is all from like secondhand sources, or not secondhand, but like other people in the yard telling me like their story of it, because he got set for or randomly selected for a drug test, as everybody is. I've been selected at one point. Everyone else is typically selected at some point here or there, sometime or another. So he got picked, and they caught him on something, and everyone was saying that yeah, it was probably cocaine because this dude was tweaking. He definitely looked like a guy who would be on crack. I mean, maybe not look, but he was definitely like, he kind of had the energy of this crack addict. Some people were saying that like, yeah, the day he got sent for the drug test, his pupils were like going crazy. Like he was definitely most likely on crack or something.
That's wild,
Yeah.
though. This man thought, I'm not gonna get caught. Bro, you're dealing with heavy... He was in receiving?
Nope, he was in the yard, which is worse because you're primarily always on a forklift, which he was too. That's the thing. Most things in the yard get done via forklift, but that dude, yeah.
You're using heavy machinery. You're outside in the heat. If there's heat, if it's like sunny out, you're working so much. Might be dehydrated. Like that makes it so much worse. Oh my god.
Yep.
You gotta wonder, like, what led him to that path? What started it?
I've told you about the guy who got fired for making the water penis in receiving when mopping the floor, right?
What?
No.
Oh. Yeah, so this one guy, we had the same orientation day, and we became pretty good buddies pretty quickly.
Boxes.
Yay.
Sorry, continue.
No, you're good. Hey, I'm like the king of interrupting when I don't even mean to. And I don't realize it until like after I'm already like 5 words in. But we had the same orientation day, and he was kind of like a catalyst for like doing bad things and kind of like dragging other people into it. Because I apparently got, like, I don't even remember, but I apparently got written up a few times. But it was only ever whenever he was also being written up. Other than that, I was still like the favorite, or, you know, very well liked, and wasn't getting into trouble. But his last straw, which half the managers didn't even realize that there was more to the story. What quote unquote broke the camel's back for him was him and one other guy being tasked with mopping the floor in receiving, and he made like a giant penis out of the water, which, you know, it dried up, but, you know, it was still very visible in the cameras and all of that. And they are very, very strict on stuff like that, like, hey, don't be doing that, like, at all. They even went around like questioning people one time relatively recently about like a penis drawn in the dust on a really old shelf up in the mezz, which anybody could have done. It could have been a customer or any team member who went up in the mezz, but, you know, the fact that it was just up there on a random ass shelf that no one even really knows of is like, well, I guess it's just as likely to have done this as a team member. But yeah, he did that, and they were like, yeah, no, you're gone, bud. You made a penis on the ground? No. Which I say broke the camel's back, because yes, he had like a record of other small minor things, but the biggest thing that he did with the same person that he was with when making the water penis was going onto the roof without access or without authorization.
Oh.
It's a huge problem because apparently that sets off like safety things or whatever as well. And unless like the proper people with access or with proper access are able to get up there and disable it, that like sends like alerts to like fire departments and whatever, because it's, you know, for either maintenance or like escape whatever. So they
Oh
went
my
up there
God.
and recorded themselves doing it. I, fortunately, back with, he let me up there at one point, so I got cool pictures up there and it was awesome. But yeah, they did that. So that was kind of like the big thing that they did that was kind of put them on the bar of like, yeah, get these guys out ASAP. But the other guy lasted way longer, which shocked me because he was just a terrible worker. He was very lazy. He would quite literally go on his phone every, like, after doing like one thing and just be on it for way too long. He would just hide so he could continue doing it. And they eventually was like, okay, this guy needs like some kind of record, because he never did like anything too bad. It's just his work ethic was terrible and he was so unproductive that like they fired him over quote unquote throwing paint in the compactor, which is a very stupid thing to fire someone over. But when it's someone like that, it's like, okay, we need this guy out anyways because this guy stinks.
You had to have some reason.
Yeah, something else to build the little profile or whatever.
Aiden, have you had any bad coworkers?
I really hope that I like cut out mid-word during one of my sentences to Aiden, and he just decided to just like be like, oh, I guess he stopped talking. He can't hear us.
Yeah. Rough, because sometimes I can't tell if it's because he's just not answering, he doesn't have his headphones in, or it just broke.
Yeah, because I don't know, because his Discord just breaks very weirdly, in the strangest of ways.
Yeah. Oh.
I can give another big example. You can tell Aiden's out of it when he's just resorted to this.
What else is new?
Nothing. Everything that is said or done goes in one of his ears and just straight out the other. What's that, Aiden? What's going on, little buddy?
What's happening? Someone fell in the well? We gotta go save him.
Oh, he's doing his. What time is it? 1:30. Oh, yup. Makes sense. It's arts and crafts time. Today's subject is
Gotta get all
woodwork.
his tools out.
Wordle!
Oh, no.
It's Wordle time. No, screw it. All right, Wordle time.
Everyone do the Wordle, yep.
I'm gonna.
Wait,
I'm
no,
gonna.
that'll give away when you recorded this.
What?
Oh no.
Who cares? This one. Wow. Banger start.
It's not showing you in here. Are you in the content?
You're in content hidden.
Oh, piss.
Ah, fuck. This is
I'm
not a
in the
good
wrong
first
one.
word.
Okay, banger start. No, not that.
Ooh. Ooh, okay, okay.
Is this a word? That's a word? Holy crap. What is going on?
And then, like, you carry the two.
What?
He's thinking. What about this? That actually constitutes as a word too. What in the world is going on?
This is a word, this is not a word.
There we go.
This is a word? Oh my
What?
god, this is a word. Oh my god.
What?
Rachel, did that letter happen to be a D? I was like, there's no possible way I got these 3 letters and it's not the. Oh, but that means. I gotta do it like
no.
this.
Double?
Cowboy Shack Ice.
You can do it, Rachel.
Oh,
Oh.
wait.
Oh, yes!
Yeah, you did it.
I thought it was like the Space Princess.
Lumpy.
Oh.
Maybe it's Bumpy. Oh.
It's
Maybe it's
crazy you picked
Gumpy.
those words and I did not.
Gumpy.
Oh,
Gumpy.
Wait, did it actually work? There's a word?
Oh my god.
huh.
Huh.
Please, it's really simple.
Gumpy.
Huh.
Is that a word?
Oh no, that's not
Oh,
the
I
question
didn't
you
get
want
it,
to
guys.
ask.
Too many words.
Is this a word? As it's like the most common word for this.
Alright, back to game.
Back to game. Did I talk to you about how one of my coworkers who also does upstock, like me, lash out? No, not lash out, but like crash out at one of the plumbing managers.
No.
Oh, I love this. I love this story. Because it's something that just has to be said to that manager. But his name's... I'll obviously bleep that out. But he's the head manager of plumbing. And, you know, Tubbs really fits the name because he is built like that and also does not do a lot. So, you know, upstock is a very huge, important thing for this store, and it needs to get done very quickly and efficiently because we don't want the guests to have all of these boxes in their way of shopping, and it puts us in a very bad image if we have all of these boxes around the place, blah, blah, blah. And this was a day where had a lot to do around the store, and there were not as many morning stalkers as there usually is, so that left departments, plumbing especially, to have to work their own freight along with whatever morning stalkers were there. So, and this one other guy who's also just kind of lazy were stocking freight, and the morning stalkers, or really any stalker's job, is to tag the bonus product before it gets put up, so that, you know, it has a label to show what it is, how much there is, when it was put up, etc. They, for like 5-6 aisles, had like at least 20 boxes in each aisle, probably more, and tagged none of it. So when got to the aisles and saw that none of it was tagged, he was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. So he goes to who was around and was like, hey, I'm not going to tag all this for you because that's going to take a lot of time out of my job having to go around the entire store by myself to put up boxes up everywhere. But if you guys tag them, I'll happily put them up. And he looks at and goes, oh, that's not your job? So, again, and that alone is infuriating because it's like, okay, well, if you really want to think like that, imagine if everybody thought like that, and that left the one person who has to spend 5 hours alone simply going around the entire store and putting boxes up, now has to spend even more time putting all of these tags on each and every single box that he has to put up. So as opposed to having like 20 to 40 different people tagging boxes while they work it, now it would be narrowed down to one person tagging every single box, which is insanely inefficient and would take so much longer. But no, you're gonna say like, oh, that's isn't that your job? Thanks, Aiden.
Fuck.
So, you know, leaves, whatever, doesn't do their upstock. More context is that person who will have like one box of upstock in some aisle or whatever, and once it finally gets tagged and is prepared to be put up, he'll call whoever's doing upstock, if anybody. If not, he'll just call receiving to come put it up, as if because he can't. I've had my fair share of times where I'm doing upstock or just walking down the store and I hear him over the radio call for someone from receiving to upstock a box as he's next to the box with a ladder next to him, because for some reason he is just completely incapable of doing this. Hours pass by, takes care of that, and it gets down to like 12:30 or 1 p.m. long after done doing upstock, and just calling over the radio for to come back and do it all, and gets so pissed that once he finally gets back over there, he literally says to his face, "You're a lazy sack of shit. I don't understand how you became head manager of plumbing when you can't do anything yourself." And just went off on him like that. And it went,
Yeah.
and that was a Thursday, a day that I don't work. The next day, I came on a Friday, where both he and I are working. Where normally he'd start off doing upstack, and I'd come help out if he needs it. Looked at me and was like, "Yeah, can you do upstack today? Needs a break." And I was like, "Okay," because I heard the story and I was like, "You know what? Fair enough." But after that point, it has been significantly nicer to me, him, and anybody who upstocks. Because I don't think he wants to test his luck, nor does he want to really tamper with the fury that is people who do literally everyone's least favorite task.
Yeah.
I also have no idea what I'm supposed to do against this guy.
No clue. I think you just have to avoid, maybe, or maybe try to hit it back at him.
I forgot I can do that. Nope, that doesn't work.
Then maybe still avoid the TNT.
Okay.
Oh.
Gotcha. Oh boy.
So only the big rocks.
I see. Ah, the mine carts. Those things are violent. Because I have an invulnerability thing too, and it kills me in one shot even with this. Oh, no, wait, no, I get it. No, I didn't start with those. It's because I've died so much, it's like, here's a pacifier. I need a handicap, I guess. I really hope I don't have to, like, try to aim. Like, I'm trying to do that once it comes down to it, but, like...
I think so. There'll be so much more to add on to this.
It's fine. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I can't control it. No. Oh. Okay. Please.
Just one more time. You
No.
got this.
Are you kidding me?
What happened?
TNT dropped on me and exploded on impact, I guess. Yeah, that's fair. There's an indication as to where TNT's dropping. I could have done something about that. No. Dude, come on. What could have I done differently at that? Dude!
Oh.
This is patently unfair. Patently unfair. Okay, he flexes for a while, I guess. Alright, please. Okay. Dude, it's gonna start giving me 2 invincibility shots, man. TNT. Oh. Oh, of course. How could I have forgotten? That's on me, I guess. Dude. Oh, I was right. Now I have 2 invincibility shots. Maybe if there was a 1 notch less of bullshit. A tiny hint less of the bullfuckery. I can't control it anymore. No, what the fuck? I'm going to lose my mind. This is some bullshit on every account.
Dang. I need to get off. I am so tired.
You have work.
Yeah, I do. Good night, Dang.
Okay. Good
Night.
Alright, I'll finish up after this boss. That was my plan anyways. Holy balls, this is stupid. Oh, yeah, watch out for that, I guess. Oh, I can stand away from it, I guess.
Oh.
That's really cool. No, the minecarts. No.
Oh.
It's not even my fault! I can't do anything about that! Okay.
Nice.
Just give it to me. For the love of all that is holy. Go, please. Okay. Thank goodness I was too far back to actually hit it. No. Get hit by a minecart. Thank you.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay.
Too much stress.
Brain explode. Oh, now I'm at the machinery. Okay. Now, Now no more. Now brain go night night.